What's going on with the market? Stay tuned. Hi there, thanks for watching this week's video. It's Shirley with Shirley's Real Estate Group, John L. Scott, and this is the BS Real Estate Show, buying and selling real estate, that is. Today, let's break down what's really going on in the housing market. We've got two big elephants in the room: inventory availability and mortgage rates. Two factors are driving current sales activity: inventory availability and mortgage rates. Unfortunately, both have been unfavorable to buyers. I would also say they've been unfavorable to a lot of sellers as well. Think about it. If you're a seller sitting on a cozy 3% mortgage, would you really want to jump ship and saddle yourself into a 7 or an 8% mortgage? No way, right? And inventory was low before mortgage rates started climbing. Now I want to get into the nitty-gritty of the housing inventory, particularly the magic number of 6 months. You might have heard that a balanced market has about 6 months of inventory. That goes all the way back to 1999. Even the National Association of Realtors sticks with 6 months of inventory. And when we have 6 months of inventory, that's when the market is balanced. This graph, the blue bars show the actual months of housing inventory available each month. The red bars indicate the shortfall needed to reach the balanced 6 months inventory. What's clear is we're operating at roughly 50% of the inventory that we ideally should have for a balanced market. People often mention that active listings are increasing, suggesting that the market is improving. While this is true, that we're seeing a rise in active listings, the reality is that we're still far below the level needed to meet the demand. You can see here we are still over 565,000 less from the lowest year of 2019. The same applies to the total number of listings available. 2019 had 1,659,800, and we're at 4,400, excuse me, which is 560,456 lower. Another major reason that people are not putting their house on the market is they have a low interest rate. How low? Well, over 70% of people have a mortgage less than 4%. 70.7% of the country has a mortgage less than 4%, and 20.3% have a mortgage interest between 4 and 5%. So why are they not moving? They're afraid of giving up that low mortgage. This graph basically shows your decision to sell your home is influenced by your mortgage rate. If your mortgage rate is under 3%, you're likely not selling. Between 3 and 4%, again, probably not selling. If your rate is between 4 and 5% and current rates are at 7%, you've got some serious thinking to do. Rates between 5 and 6%, you might be more likely to sell. Over 6%, you're almost certainly going to sell if you needed to. But remember, people are still selling homes regardless of those percentages. Around 11,000 homes are sold each day in the U.S. because life happens. People need to move because of death, divorce, marriage, promotions, family growth. An example would be a young married couple bought their first home when it was cool to buy, that condo above the pizzeria with really cool walkability scores. But now they're pregnant with twins. That one-bedroom condo ain't gonna cut it anymore. Let's take a look at the lending landscape right now. And this graph I'd like to show you because I think it's important. Let's talk about inflation and how it ties to the 30-year fixed rate mortgages. Historically, there's been a relationship. When inflation spiked in the early 70s, mortgage rates followed. When inflation dropped, so did the rates. Fast forward to now, inflation is currently dropping, but the 30-year fixed mortgage rates haven't caught up yet. Experts predict we might see rates in the high sixes by the end of the year. And here's the kicker. When the number starts with a 6, people start thinking about their plans. So if rates are in the 6s or below, at that point you can expect to see a surge in the market activity. I'll keep you posted as I hear of changes coming. Well, that's what I have for you this week. If there's a topic you'd like to hear about or an idea for a future video, like a question or challenge you're having, please let me know. If you like the content, don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you get future videos. Well, that's a wrap, and I'll see you in the next video.